Hey everyone, have you been searching for a laminator that actually saves you time instead of adding another step to your workflow? I know I was, and after testing out the GBC Foton 30 Automatic Laminator, I'm happy to say it might just be the one you're looking for. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the biggest selling point for me was how little effort this thing requires. You just load up to 30 A4 sheets at once, hit start, and it takes care of the rest. No babysitting, no feeding one sheet at a time, just press a button and walk away. For someone like me who's always juggling multiple projects, that kind of hands-off operation is a game saver. I've used laminators before where you had to stand there feeding each page, and honestly, it's a pain when you're in a rush. This one? Not so much. I can just load it up, start it, and then move on to other tasks while it does its thing. It's amazing how much of a difference that makes in your workflow. Another thing that stood out was the roll film cartridge system. It's designed to hold the laminate film in place, so you don't have to worry about misalignment or wasted material. I've had laminators where the film would slip or bunch up, ruining a batch of documents. With the Foton 30, that's not an issue. The film stays put, and the advanced sensors do their thing by detecting the document size and film thickness automatically. It's smart enough to adjust without you having to fiddle with settings, which is perfect if you're laminating different sized papers throughout the day. This feature alone has saved me so much frustration and wasted material. I also love that it has both automatic and manual modes. Sometimes you need that extra control, especially if you're working with delicate materials or non-standard sizes. The manual mode lets you override the automatic settings, so you can fine-tune the pressure or speed. I've used it for thicker cardstock and even some odd-shaped items, and it handled them without a problem. That flexibility is something you don't always get with basic laminators. It's great to have the option to switch between modes depending on what you're working on. And the best part is, it's not like you need to be a tech expert to figure it out. The interface is really user-friendly, so you can easily switch between modes and adjust the settings as needed. Let's talk about speed for a second. The claim is that it saves 98% of your time compared to traditional laminators, and honestly, it's not far off. I timed it myself, laminating 30 sheets took less than a minute from start to finish. That's insane when you think about how long it used to take me to feed each sheet individually. If you're running a small office, or even just need to laminate a lot of documents at home, this thing is a productivity boost. Just think about all the other things you could be doing with that extra time, whether it's focusing on other projects, taking a break, or just getting out of the office earlier. It's a huge advantage to have a laminator that can keep up with your pace. Durability is another plus. The build feels solid, and the motor doesn't strain even when you're pushing it with larger batches. I've had cheaper laminators overheat or jam after just a few uses, but this one has held up well so far. It's also quiet, which is a nice bonus if you're working in a shared space, or just don't want the constant hum of a machine in the background. I've been using it for a while now, and it still looks and performs like new. That's a big deal for me, because I don't want to have to worry about replacing it anytime soon. Now, no product is perfect, so let's talk about a couple of things that might not work for everyone. First, the size. It's a beast, definitely not something you can tuck away in a drawer. You'll need a dedicated spot for it, especially if you're laminating A3 size documents. If you're tight on space, this might not be the best fit. I mean, it's not huge or anything, but it's definitely larger than your average laminator. So, if you're working in a small office or have limited desk space, you'll want to consider that before making a purchase. All in all, the GBC Foton 30 Automatic Laminator is a fantastic tool if you need speed, reliability, and ease of use. It's not the cheapest option out there, but if you're laminating in bulk regularly, it pays for itself in time saved. Whether you're a business owner, a student, or just someone who needs to laminate a lot of documents, I think this laminator is definitely worth considering. It's a high-quality machine that can handle large batches with ease, and it's saved me so much time and hassle. The link is below if you want to take a closer look.